of Dragons fans. I can see a couple of Dragons fans here, a couple at the back here.
Some Dragons fans, Dragons. There's some Dragons fans.
Who's your favourite Dragon?
Zach Lomax. Oh, well, he can't be anymore.
It's a bit awkward.
That's a bit awkward, isn't it?
And he's standing next to a Parramatta bloke as well. Yes, he did. He was Zach Lomax was the winger of the year of the Dally last year. So an outstanding year by Zach Lomax. Now, I tell you, we've got a couple of rising stars from the St George Illawarra Dragons.
We do. Should we just bring them up already? But we need to give the biggest round of applause because they've come all the way from Wollongong.
Yes.
All the way.
All the way. It's such a long way away. Should we get them up on stage?
Let's introduce them.
Here they are from our NRL squad. Ryan Couchman, Loco Tonga and Corey Ackers, and from the NRLW squad, Keely Brown, Eddie Bostock, Ella Costa, and Katie Brookfield.
Wow.
Quite a squad here.
These are true athletes right here.
Yes.
Guys,
come on down the front.
Go the Dragons!
Yes! Mike Dalton from Channel 9.
Can someone throw that bloke out? Great to see Mike Dalton from Channel 9 here as well.
Absolute star.
Oh, where do we start here? So these are your people, Tane.
These are my people. This is my team. Dragons fans, make some noise, guys. Yeah! Yes. Let's start with Ryan. Talk us through first season with Coach Shane Flanagan. What was that like? He got you guys really, really good, in a good form as well.
Yeah, it was definitely a big change. He come in and it was really enjoyable. He's a direct coach and he knows what he wants. We all liked playing under him and made some good improvements, and we'll look to do that again next year.
Did he favoritise his son at all? Or?
Nah, not at all. He copped a few sprays actually, Kyle.
Did he?
Yeah.
So it almost works in reverse, right? That because he is the son,
he gets
more kicks in the bum than he does hugs.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's in the halves, so they typically cop a lot of sprays, but yeah, definitely was no favouritism there.
Will you guys miss Zach Lomax? He, won an award last night at the Dallies for Team of the Year. He'll be missed dearly.
Yeah, we'll definitely miss Zach, not only on the field but off. He's a good mate of mine, and you see what he does every week. He's a great player, and we wish him all the best at Parramatta, just not when they verse the Dragons.
Hawkeye, I don't know if you know, but we've got some mega signings coming to the Dragons next year. Valentine Holmes,
yes,
Damien Cook. How much will these guys bring an asset to your team? Are you excited to have these leaders and veterans part of your squad?
100%. They've played at the highest level. They've represented their state and country, and yeah, I'm sure they're going to add a lot to our squad, and we'll improve with those guys and keep building. And yeah, I'm really excited to play with those guys.
Let's I know Corey's real keen to have a chat. Look at him. Grab the microphone there. I mean, tell us about your season, Corey. What do you put your 2024 season down to?
Oh, well, it was all right, but I played SG ball with local here, and we won the comp for that in under 19s. But my season came short with a knee surgery, so I didn't have much towards the back end of the year. But it was a good pre-season with NRL this year, first one.
Must have been tough for you having to sit on the sideline through that back end of the season.
Yeah, 100%. But it was good supporting the boys the whole way. So yeah.
Loco, what about you? I'd hate to be looking after your food bill each week. Look at the size of it, goodness me. But a great year for you, obviously, with the Dragons, but also played for the New South Wales under-19 side as well. That win at Leichhardt Oval in that game. What did it mean to you to play a part of that side?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Something different.
Yep.
I thought I was going to make it there, so it was good.
Does it provide that motivation now, playing for New South Wales at that under-19 level? Is that motivation to play with that Sky Blue jersey for New South Wales again one day?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
He's definitely a future Blues superstar.
Right.
Unbelievable.
And a man of few words as well.
Imagine him running at you. Goodness gracious me.
No thank you. Girls, we've got to acknowledge what a great season you've had. I love you guys so much. Let's talk about the news out of the camp. Sammy Bremner's joining you guys. Talk us through what her role's going to be.
So Sammy's back at the club, which we're all really excited about. She's going to bring a lot of knowledge about the women's game and experience that she's obviously had. She's going to play a big role. She's going to be one of our full-time staff, which will be really good for us, and she's going to be in the pathways role, so I'm sure she'll help out in the coaching side of things, but her main role is going to be pathways and like our head of football.
What a great leader to have, Sammy Bremner joining the squad. What about your girls in your squad as well, Kimberly Hunt, Casey Ray? Last night, Deli M's?
Yeah, they've killed it. Casey's had an unbelievable season. She's had back-to-back successes in a multiple different teams, which is really incredible to see at such a young age, and also being in a halves position. It's not an easy thing to do, so it's a credit to her. And Kimmy's obviously, a really big role model and leader within the community space with the work that she does. So yeah, she's incredible.
I met Kimberly yesterday and we had a chat on the stage about the work that she does. I was blown away by what a wonderful person she is, but having someone like that, a real leader in amongst your group, not just the work she's doing on it, but off the field as well. Tell us about the influence she has around the group.
Yeah, Kimmy's a great person to have a part of your squad. She's such a good human off the field, and on it too, of course. But yeah, such a good presence to have amongst the group, and such a positive, individual who rubs off positively on everyone in our group, I think.
Now, we have a Bostock in the house.
Yeah, well, we had one on on the stage here yesterday.
Right.
I think this is the better of the Bostocks.
I absolutely agree. She got the good genes, didn't she?
Definitely. Now, it was a good night for the brother last night, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he didn't take me there, which I was upset about, but glad he got
That's
the
why
award.
that you're my favourite Bostock. He's not, right? So quite simply. But it was a great year for him, but a great year for you.
Yes.
Win with the Harvey Normans and the Tasha girl with the Illawarra Steelers.
Yes, we won both the premiership for that. Two completely different teams, but definitely made a lot of friends along the way and good connections throughout the teams, and I'm very proud of everyone and myself.
Do you have your brother to thank? Like, you both call each other for advice, or did you grow up playing one-on-one against each other? What was that like growing up?
Yeah, I was better than him growing up, so I kind of did the teaching, but as he grew and got older, he obviously got the better of me. But yeah, I do have a lot to thank for him. He's a good brother, and he gives me a lot of advice that I'm very thankful for.
He certainly grew, didn't he?
Yes, grew a lot.
But a great year for you, and also making that, stepping up into NRLW as well. How did you find that step, not just from Tasha Gale through to Cup and through to the NRLW? How did you find those step ups each time?
I only did pre-season and training with NRLW, but it was a big step up, but I had a good crew around me and good girls that made it a lot easier, and I'm very thankful to be in that position. But yeah, it was good.
Now, we have, as we're saying, a massive grand final on our hands this Sunday. The Cronulla Sharks taking on the Sydney Roosters. Who's going to be the hot favourite in taking out the premiership? What do you girls think?
Let's keep going. Let's go keep going down the line.
Obviously both teams have had a massive season, but I think I'm backing the Roosters on this one. They're just too good, and I think they have a lot of experience under their belt.
And Katie, for you, you've seen all these sides run around this year. Firstly, were you surprised by the final two teams in the grand final this year? Were you expecting a Roosters Sharks grand final?
Yeah, I was expecting Roosters to get there, but just the second team was unknown, and now it's Sharks, so it'll be a good grand final. It'll be a good game to watch. Quite
the turn-up, wasn't it? The 14-0. I think someone was saying yesterday the first time the Broncos have ever been held to nil in the NRLW competition.
Wow.
So that's defence wins big games, and do you think the Sharks can do it, or do you think the Roosters will be the team to beat?
I reckon Sharks can do it. I reckon they'll be a sneaky underdog, so we like an underdog story.
All right, let's come back along the line. Indy, who's your tip for the NRLW grand final?
I have one of my best mates, Manolita, playing in the NRLW grand final, so I'm backing her all the way. She can do it.
Righto.
Okay. What about you, Keely?
It's going to be a tough match. I think if Roosters turn up and take it to them, then they'll take it. They'll be too strong.
What about the men's, the fellas over here? Storm or Panthers? Now, be careful what you say, because you've got a mixture of fans in the crowd right now.
Locko, I'm sure you've got plenty to say about the grand final. Who do you think's going to win this men's grand final?
Both teams.
You're going for both teams. No, come on.
Both teams?
You got to name one or the other.
Golden point. I don't know.
Okay.
Come on.
Corey?
I reckon Melbourne will take it home.
Melbourne? Righto.
Melbourne?
There's been a lot of support for Melbourne, Ryan.
Yeah, it could be a flip of a coin, but plenty of Penrith fans. But I don't want to upset you, but I think Melbourne as well.
He doesn't want to upset you, but he's going to anyway. So, boys and girls, thanks so much for joining us here at Fan Fest 2024, and all the very best for season 2025. Big hand for our St George Illawarra Dragons. They're going to come down the front and sign some autographs and get some selfies, but give them a big hand.
Yeah.